front.
Yeah, Gavin, what were you kind of looking for there in those home runs that you hit?
Just nothing specific, just something over the plate to hit hard. It's kind of my approach.
Was that your plan there on that first pitch fastball, just to ambush that at the plate, or did you just?
Yeah, not many people that throw hard. I feel like you usually start off inning with off-speed stuff, so that was my mindset going into the bat, and I just was looking heater.
All right.
How big of a home run was that in your career to get a 2-run homer in a regional game like that in the eighth? Or how does this rank? You know.
It was awesome. I would put it. I mean, every home run is just important to me because it helps our team win. But I'm not taking anything away from it. But I still think my home run at Texas this year was number one probably in my rankings.
Oh, this is a good lineup. What was it that was working for you out there?
I mean, yeah, you said it. I mean, one of the best lineups in the country. Plan was just to attack the strike zone, land my secondary stuff. I mean, usually, I mean, any good pitcher, as long as they land their off-speed stuff, keeps the hitters off balance.
Gavin, 3 for 4 today. I mean, have you been seeing the ball pretty well coming into this, or how do you just attribute your big day overall?
I wouldn't say I've been seeing the ball great. I'm not seeing the ball bad. It's just things been having going the way I've liked them, and I just have to go day to day. Like Coach always tells me, just it's all about the pitch for pitch. Don't worry about what happened last at bat. Just focus on pitch for pitch.
I mean, heck of a way to break it. How do you feel about making sure on the other end it doesn't affect you that way? Like, you know, you were 0 for 18 coming into this. You know, you make sure you don't ride that low. How do you make sure you don't ride the high? And kind of let that affect your bats there.
Yeah, there's one thing I've learned the most with mentors in my life. Having Tulowitzki, he's always preached be the same guy no matter what. Don't be too high, don't be too low. And I mean, in the game of baseball, that's hard to do, but just working your best at it is what you can do.
Coach, how significant is it to get that win tonight and not have to play an elimination game tomorrow? It's a pretty favorable spot to be in.
It's definitely a lot easier to win one of these, winning the first two, than losing the second one or the first one. It's very hard to do it the other way. And so, yeah, it's definitely puts you in a good spot. At the same time, I think we got a group that has utmost respect for the other teams in the game. And, you know, we'll go eat dinner and enjoy it for a little bit, and then you get ready to go tomorrow.
But you've had a lot of history with this program in Omaha, you know, about 5 years ago and so on. I mean, did you impress upon your guys in terms of, you know, kind of the respect for this opponent and how
No, actually, we didn't even talk about. I mean, just coming in, and we was more about trying to get each guy playing at the highest level they could. You know, going into the weekend and really going and trying to make the effort to win in Game 1 against UConn. And then we never really talk about the name on the jersey. We just try to go play the game. It doesn't always work out that way, but yeah, I mean. There is some history, and do have a lot of respect for Sully and his staff and University of Florida. And you know, it's we're not done by any means. We know we're going to have to earn the right to win this thing.
Coach, can you talk about Gavin and now 26 homers on the year, and these two were just humongous?
Yeah, really proud of him. And he got some pitches to hit today, and just proud that he's moving on the right pitch and that he's present. And you know, he has, as you guys mentioned, you know, all hitters go through maybe rough patches, and but one thing he hadn't wavered with is his preparation, and so I mean, again, like he'll be ready to go tomorrow and take this with a grain of salt and get ready to go.
What's the message to the guys now? You're in the driver's seat, but you were at the Big 12 as well. Game at a time. What's the pitch to the guys now?
Yeah, I mean, it's really, with this group, again, I think we're evolving. I mean, as Kyle started a game last weekend, and, you know, we had a guy close a game last night that hadn't really done that. And I think to do what we want to do, you got to keep growing as a group and understand each day is an opportunity to do that. And but as far as, I wish, you know, you could say something, some magic deal, and, you know, and it always works. Unfortunately, that's not the way sports work.
Did you get an explanation on the coach ejection? Or?
I did. He just said the wrong thing.
What was it that stood out to you about this Florida lineup entering play today?
Say that again.
What was it that stood out about this Florida lineup? Like, how'd you have to attack these guys?
First of all, just strong. Just 1 through 9, physical, good baseball players. A lot of guys, just through the years, you've seen in events, and good baseball players, and a lot of competitive guys, and obviously, their pitching's outstanding, has been since Sully's been here.
Tim, did you think you'd be in these close games? I mean, you just faced really two good offensive lineups. You think it would be 3-2 and 5-4 after the first 2 games?
Golly, you just don't really, I don't know. You'd like for it not to be, right? You like to, go put a bunch of runs on the board, and it's not the way baseball works when you're facing a guy throwing. The guy last night threw the ball with a lot of conviction. I thought he was outstanding. And then obviously Sproat is a handful. And then the guys they brought out of the bullpen, Abner pitched out of a pretty big jam there, in the 8th, maybe 7th. And so again, you just got to do your best. And but as far as predicting scores, I mean, I can't predict them.
Yeah, I just didn't know, because you're playing, like I said, the lineups for UConn and Florida were really great. I figured you would think you'd come in, you'd need to score a lot of runs to keep up with them.
Yeah, I just got to score one more than them. That's the way we look at it.
Kyle, that start right before today, how valuable was that to get you ready for this week?
I mean, it helped quite a bit. Obviously, the season didn't start the way I would like to, but Coach gave me an opportunity and went out, kind of did my thing. Oklahoma State, another great lineup as well, 1 through 9, and it just helped a lot, just to get a little more experience coming into a regional.
Who gets the start tomorrow?
We haven't decided. I would think it's going to be Zane Petty. I would think. We're not for sure yet, though.
What are your thoughts about the crowd tonight and how you guys handled it?
Yeah, great crowd, great venue. Well, they were loud just at the plate meeting. I thought it was pretty impressive. I mean, I thought it was really cool. It was fun. It looked like to me it was a full house, right? And so I thought it was a great crowd.
And how you guys kind of dealt with it and so forth and everything like that?
Yeah. I mean, I guess we dealt with it okay. I mean, there was probably some moments within it. You'd have to ask the guys if the crowd bothered them or not. Again, it's anytime you go on the road in a regional, you're going to play in a hostile environment, and you're going to have to, play the game the right way, the best you can, and go pitch to pitch. And thought the guys did that for the most part.